Namaste and welcome to another reading from the Ashtavakra Gita. In the first chapter, which is an introduction to self-realization, Sage Ashtavakra masterfully expresses in 20 beautifully concise and crisp verses his initial response to King Janaka's question on how to attain knowledge, detachment and liberation. The response from King Janaka illustrates that self-realization can be instantaneous. The sage's clear pointings to his new disciple have found their mark. The clarity of the pointing works. Upon hearing Sage Ashtavakra's words or pointings to the supreme truth, Janaka realizes his true nature. Enraptured, he describes the joy and wonder of his new state. It may be relevant here to note there are numerous fables and stories of how King Janaka attained instant realization. This could be metaphorical and may not be meant literally to illustrate the point of how quickly it happened. The time taken to get astride a horse, in the duration of time between inserting one foot in the stirrup and before the other foot goes in, it is said that this is the time taken to arrive at enlightenment for a ripe soul like King Janaka. In other words, self-realization, which is a recognition of what already is, can happen in no time at all. As a shift in consciousness for a ripe mind that is ready for it, self-realization, which is beyond mind and therefore time, can be instantaneous, as was in the case of King Janaka. His deep surrender to his Guru and his giving up of all identities at a moment's notice, at the behest of his Guru, indicates that much time may have been spent by King Janaka in devotion, contemplation, surrender and scriptural studies to master the mind prior to his meeting his Guru. So with that small intro, let me start reading the beautiful verses from the second chapter of Ashtavakra Gita, The Joy of Self-Realization, in which King Janaka, having realized his true nature from his Guru's clear pointings, and now enraptured, describes the joy and wonder of his self-recognition. Having realized that there is only awareness, Janaka's rapture is palpable. Chapter 2, Joy of Self-Realization. Janaka said, I am now spotless and at peace. Awareness beyond consciousness. All this time I have been duped by illusion. By this light alone, the body and the universe appear. I am everything or nothing. Seeing there is no universe or body, by grace, the self is revealed. As waves, foam, and bubbles are not different from water, so the universe emanating from self is not different from self. Look closely at cloth, you see only threads. Look closely at creation, you see only self. As sweetness pervades sugarcane juice, I am the essence of creation. Not seeing self, the world is materialized, Seeing self, the world vanishes. A rope is not a snake, but can appear to be. I am not other than light. The universe manifests at my glance. The mirage of universe appears in me as silver appears in mother of pearl, as a snake appears in a rope, as water appears on a desert horizon. As a pot returns to clay, a wave to water, a bracelet to gold, so will the universe return to me. I am wonderful indeed, beyond adoration. I cannot decay nor even die. Though God and all the universe should perish to the last blade of grass, I am wonderful indeed, beyond adoration. Even with the body, I am one. I neither come nor go. I am everywhere at once. I am wonderful indeed, beyond adoration. I am astounded at my powers. The universe appears within me, but I do not touch it. I am wonderful indeed, beyond adoration. I am everything, thought or spoken, and have nothing. In reality, knowledge, the knower, and the knowable do not exist. I am the transparent self, in which, through ignorance, they appear. Looking at one and seeing many is the cause of all misery. The only cure is to realize what is seen is not there. I am one, aware, blissful, immaculate. I am unbounded awareness. Only in imagination do I have limits. Reflecting on this, I abide in the Absolute. I am neither free nor bound. The illusion of such things has fallen into disbelief. Though I contain creation, it has no substance. Having seen for certain that this universe and body is without form or substance, I am revealed as awareness alone. Imagination has no place here. The body exists only in imagination, as do heaven and hell. Bondage, freedom, fear, are these my concern? I, who am pure awareness, I see no differences or separation. Even the multitudes appear as a single, formless desert. To what should I cling? I am not the body. I do not have a body. I am awareness, not a person. My thirst for life bound me to a seeming of life. In the limitless ocean of myself, the winds of the mind roil the myriad waves of the world. But when the wind subsides in the limitless ocean, the ark of personhood is swallowed up, along with the universe it carries. And how wonderful it is! In the limitless ocean of myself, waves of beings arise, collide, play for a time, then disappear, as is their nature. With that, we end today's reading from Ashtavakra Gita. The 25 verses that I just read, the 25 stunning verses, I shall share it in the description box below the video. In case anyone wants to read it also. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.